Welcome back to the Voyages of Volatility series. In the last two videos, we dove into some of the most challenging battles in this new endgame content. But this next one is a real test of patience and strategy. Today, we're tackling the third battle against the Rolling Stone, a formidable boss who, in a twist of irony, is the enemy version of Regulus. As always, I'll be showing you how to clear this stage on hard mode using regular Arcanists, providing tips to help you navigate this battle's unique challenges. So, let's dive in. Now, if you've been keeping up with Voyages of Volatility, you'll know that these stages are part of the new Reveries content, endgame content designed to push our skills to the limit. We've already seen some tough fights in this event, but the Rolling Stone is a different beast altogether. With 3 robots to deal with, an unpredictable global effect freezing cards, and the boss's devastating ultimate, this battle is no joke. The key to success here is controlling the Moxie flow and eliminating the robots, while trying to minimize the randomness that hard mode throws at you. The stakes are high, but if you're up for the challenge, this guide will show you how to push through. As we get started, let's talk about the setup. The Rolling Stone and her 3 robots are all of the Mineral Aflota's affinity, which means that your best bet is bringing Star Myth support and your strongest Star Arcanists. This battle is a perfect opportunity to showcase characters like Lilia, especially with her Euphoria effect and follow-up attacks if you've unlocked them. She's a fantastic tool for taking down robots, and the follow-ups make her an invaluable asset. Another must-have character for this strategy is Regulus. If you don't have her unlocked or upgraded, unfortunately, this strategy won't work for you. Her ability to subtract Moxie from the boss is crucial for stalling the ultimate. And lastly, you'll need a healer. Tooth Fairy is an excellent choice here due to her healing abilities and critical bonuses. Key strategy, Moxie control. Now, let's get into the heart of the strategy. The primary goal is to control the Moxie flow of the Rolling Stone and prevent her from casting her ultimate. If you can, you want to only allow the ultimate when the robots aren't on the field and your party is at full health. This is where Regulus's mass attack comes in, specifically the upgraded version. At higher levels, this skill subtracts Moxie from the boss, which can cancel her ultimate entirely. However, because of the robots, who give her Moxie at the end of every turn, this is more of a stall tactic. It's not a permanent solution, but it'll buy you some time until you can manage the battlefield. Key strategy, robot control. Next, we have the robots. These little guys can make or break your strategy. Each one has 10 health and will be the source of a lot of your frustration if not dealt with quickly. The best way to handle them is with Star Myth support, which can wipe them out consistently. Just be sure you've got a setup to hit them twice, because that's what it'll take. If your robots are still on the field when the Rolling Stone casts her ultimate, you're in serious trouble. The boss's ultimate will deal 30% of your team's health per robot still active, so eliminating them early on is vital to your survival. Middle of the battle and damage output. As the battle continues, you'll start to get used to the flow of things. The randomness of the frozen cards effect can really throw you off, and at times you might feel like your plans are falling apart. It's important not to get discouraged by these setbacks. Tooth Fairy plays a huge role in keeping your team healthy. A well-timed heal can help you weather the boss's ultimates, and sometimes you'll need to use Mercuria's single target attack to provide an extra bit of healing when things get tight. By the time you reach the final stretch of this battle, you'll likely have lost a few team members. It's inevitable given how powerful the boss's attacks are, but don't lose heart. If you've been building up power with Lilia, her ultimate can be a game changer. With Psycub, like outside the city, she'll likely be ready to unleash a devastating attack that can finish off the Rolling Stone. In my video, you'll see it came down to just Lilia, finishing the boss with a powerful ultimate at the last moment. Sometimes that's just the reality of Reveries content. Your strategy is tight, but you'll still lose characters along the way. This battle is definitely more complicated and much more difficult and frustrating than the other two, which is why I encourage players to consider clearing this on normal and doing a hard clear on one of the other stages that is more straightforward and has less randomness at play. It's been my experience that in Reveries, the more randomness that is introduced, the higher the level of frustration for me. Feeling like instead of being judged by my characters and my strategy, I am subject to luck of the draw, which I'm not a fan of. I would do as much to mitigate that as possible, especially in Voyages of Volatility, where the hard clears and normal clears are up to the player to decide. There are no extra prizes, achievements, or bonuses for scoring more than the 80,000 points threshold. Even if you beat all 3 stages on hard mode, achieving 120,000 points doesn't offer any additional rewards, so please don't feel like you need to get a hard clear on every stage. I did it only to show how to effectively clear these stages and to provide helpful content and guides for other players. If I weren't a content creator, I would have just cleared 2 of these stages on normal and picked the easiest stage with my lineup to do the hard mode clear on. Be smart. Don't waste your time dealing with the frustrating global effects of hard mode unless you're looking for a challenge and enjoy this sort of thing. If that's you, then go for it. I also think that for future Voyages of Volatility, I will continue to create guides like this. However, there's no guarantee that I can effectively clear every stage on hard mode. I will naturally make as many guides as I can for hard mode clears, but will probably not focus on normal mode clears, since they are much easier. If you found this guide helpful, please consider liking the video, leaving a comment with your thoughts or questions, and subscribing for more content like this. I really appreciate everyone's support and enjoy making these guides to help out the community. Best of luck on your own Voyages of Volatility runs. And remember, sometimes it's not about brute force, but working with the tools you've got and staying patient through the randomness. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Shine. Don't touch my bag!
Don't blink.
Peace and love! Peace and love! Left hand's up. Now right hand's up.
ВДВ. Сколько побед? Wanna watch the aerial stunts? Fine. Wanna watch the aerial stunts? ВДВ. Сколько побед?
Start me up.
Oh. Don't blink.